Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from HSTV, and in today's video, as you can see by the video title, I'm going to be giving you a tour of my Notion workspace. Now if you're new to the channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Heen Shamaz. I'm a 4th year medical student here at the University of Edinburgh, and this is my medical note-taking workspace these days. So let's jump right into it and show you guys around. Alright, so as you can see, here is my Notion database, specifically my medicine page. So as you can see, it's not really that complicated, and at the moment I just needed a place where I can get things down. So starting off, with the top, I've got a cover. I've gone for a bit of a black and white grey dark theme. In terms of this icon here, so I actually downloaded this from an external website, and I do recommend that you guys look into those sources because Notion's own database of icons is fine, but if you do want to make it more personalized, then definitely go check them out. Then coming down, I've got a quote at the top of my page. Actually, this quote is quite special for me because it's from the Holy Quran, and for me, I think it's my main motivation and drive for studying medicine. So I thought I have to put this at the top of my page and really personalize it for myself. And yeah, so moving down here, so I've got 3 main sections. Got like some dividers in the middle here, and the first section is obviously my actual study section, so I'll show you inside some of these pages, but yeah, basically all the specialties that we will be learning this year. Then at the side here, I've got a to-do list. I think this is quite important. This is not my entire life to-do list. This is just my university studying related to-do list. So yeah, at the moment I am just using Notion mainly for studying. Then at the bottom here, I saw this on so I was watching some tutorial videos, and I saw that you can create this like board where you have a revision that you can do. So for example, whenever I decide to visit GI luminal disease, I will put in a last review date, and it can also remind me of when to study it next, and then depending on how I feel about it, I can put it in as in progress or if I'm confident on it. So I think this is gonna be one of the things I use to help me revise, but yeah, I've not fully gotten into it just because there's a lot of workload at the moment. So yes, that's what it's all looking like at the moment, and I think now I should probably just show you some of my note-taking style that I've gotten into with actually studying these specialties. Okay, so hopping into gastroenterology and hepatology, this is probably my most complete specialty, mainly because I had a placement on it and I've had an opportunity to go through most of the lectures. So for every specialty, especially the 4 main ones, so gastroenterology, neuro, cardio and respiratory, I've always got a history and examination section, and you'll see that these are quite similar for respiratory, cardio and neuro as well. So in terms of the history side of things, so I've got toggles that I use, so headings and toggles, and this is quite nice for actually testing myself as well. I quite like how I did the examination because you can actually have links to videos embedded inside your notes, so this is always great. You can also have these like quote shout out links as well, so I like that. And then again, I've gone for lots of toggles just to help me with revising as well. So that's that. And then in terms of like actual lectures, so for example here in upper GI disease, I've got some of the common terminology up here, and then I've got a list of all the conditions related to upper GI disease. Now I will agree with you that this is not really as aesthetic as I would like it to be, and it certainly doesn't push Notion's potential, but as I said, I'm just trying to get everything down. So for example, with indigestion, you've got history, and then you've got examination and investigations and then differentials. So a lot of the template that I use is similar for all of the diseases, and it's quite nice because it can help me create a database of the material that simply I need to know according to my university, because it's fine going for a textbook, but then honestly, textbooks have a lot of information in them that you probably don't need for exams. So this is why it's quite nice to actually have your own notes as well. So that's what that's looking like. Let me show you a different page. So at the moment, I've been working on cardiovascular medicine. This is, one of my favorite topics. And again, you can see that the history, I think I quite like the history on the cardio, just generally because the teaching was better on this topic. So I was able to make better notes. But yeah, I'm trying to make use of more of the space, and I've got some of the common presentations and the key questions to ask. And again, it's really good to have this toggle feature because I can just test myself easily. Let me show you cardiovascular examination. So again, a very similar setup to how I did the gastro section as well. So again, some videos at the top, and then just working through all the different parts of examination with toggles to help me test myself. I quite like my page on ECG interpretation. I think that, I tried to make the most of this whole page, and let me know what you guys think of it. But it's always a bit of a balance you need to get with Notion. Sometimes organizing things on here is difficult, and sometimes I just want to get things down so it doesn't look as aesthetic. But I've tried my best to make the most of Notion's features so far, but there's certainly a lot more to explore, and you'll see hopefully on the channel in the future as well that I will be upgrading my style. So this is what my ECG page looks like. You can see that embedding pictures and things is really easy and really handy as well. So I guess while we're at it, I might as well show you some of the respiratory stuff I've done as well. You can see that within each of the sections, I've not really gone for a cover, I've just kind of gone for a little emoji. But for the main pages, I have gone for a cover. So I guess it's just up to you how you want to organize it. But I think that I quite like my respiratory examination page again. I think this is really nice, having everything in one place. And then my history notes as well, I quite like. I think this is really good to test me on. So quite like Notion that, I think when I was using Samsung Notes, having to handwrite everything was a lot, and here I can just have all my typed notes in one place. So look out for a Samsung Notes versus Notion video coming out soon as well. I know I keep mentioning Samsung Notes, so I will be doing a comparison soon. But that's pretty much kind of all I've been working on at the moment. You can see I've sort of set up the pages for the other specialties, but I am yet to cover them. So I've simply just sort of made a template that I can follow. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I think I have made the right decision going for Notion, and hopefully it will be useful, especially when it comes to revision time. So that's pretty much all for my medicine page, and let me know what you guys think. If you have any suggestions or anything that you think I should add, then do let me know. Another thing that I will just mention briefly, just because we're talking about Notion as a whole, I do have another page which is specifically on Islamic Studies, and I think that this is something that I want to work on. I've never really had a place where I can just I've had sort of notes here and there spread about the place, but I do want to sort of make my religious side stronger, and for that I think having a Notion page is actually quite nice. And I really liked how I could add this image. I removed the background on it and it made it look really aesthetic, and then having this like Islamic calendar and then prayer times as well that update, this was really good. So I will be experimenting with this page as well, so I will keep you guys updated on that. But as you can see, the structure of both my medicine page and my Islamic study page is similar, so I do want to have sort of recurring themes regardless of what other pages I make. So at the moment, just these two pages, and you can see I've kept it quite simple and easy to navigate. Maybe in the future I will be making like a YouTube specific page and for other life tasks as well, but at the moment I am using a combination of Samsung Notes and Notion. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright everyone, so that is going to be the end of this video. I hope that you found this useful, and as you saw, it's nothing too advanced and I'm keeping it quite basic and easy to navigate at the moment. I will of course do more future update videos if I do change things around. So yeah, stay tuned and let me know what you guys use for note taking at medical school. We are a lovely community and it's always nice to share ideas with each other, so use the comment section below and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.